Are you struggling to sell your home quickly and for top dollar? What if I told you there's a smarter way, one that attracts the perfect buyers directly to your property? My name is Dick Carr, the Quad City's most innovative realtor, and today I'm going to reveal my target marketing approach that helps homeowners like you sell faster and for more money. So, what is target marketing? If you and your family are looking to move to another home, perhaps you know firsthand how stressful it can be to try to sell your current house. It's often either a lack of interested buyers or worse, lots of calls from real estate agents and unqualified home buyers wasting your time. Worse, statistics have shown that holding an open house can increase the likelihood of home invasions due to the ability of any random passerby being able to case the place undetected. Sometimes they've even set up fake showings by calling the owner just so they can see inside the home and ask casual questions to find out when people will be at home or at work. This is all unnecessary risk that doesn't need to be taken and time that doesn't need to be wasted to effectively sell your home. If you understand a target marketing approach, it's very possible to sell your home for absolute top dollar in a relatively short time to a highly motivated and highly qualified home buyer. Unfortunately, most real estate agents have no idea what target marketing is or how to utilize it to sell for top dollar. This brief video will help you to learn how to take immediate action with this so you can sell immediately and move on to your family's next place. The first step to sell your house for top dollar is to know the difference between old-fashioned, ineffective post and pray marketing and a highly effective targeted marketing approach. You have to objectively discern who is going to be interested in buying the home. With a little bit of thought, you can easily create an ideal prospect that is most likely to be interested in giving you your full asking price based on their housing needs. Will it be a retired couple? Will it be a first-time buyer? Will they have children? In reality, you should get much more detailed than that. As an example, a better description may be as follows. A married couple between 35 and 50 years of age that have at least 2 children currently enrolled in this school district. They already own a smaller home in this area valued at 55 to 70% of yours, and they be looking to move up to this home. They've lived in that home for at least 5 years. They have a credit score of 680 or higher, and they have an annual household income, approximately 1/3 of your home's value or more. Is that how your home has been marketed before? Obviously, a passive and ineffective approach is to simply post a few ads and hope that a buyer comes to you. This rarely works, and it's the reason so many people never sell their home. To hope that the right buyer stumbles across your ad on some website is a lot like playing the lottery, just hoping you'll get lucky. When you run an ad online, you'll generally attract tons of real estate agents and very few buyers. More importantly, ads on Zillow or Craigslist are often visited by the bottom-of-the-barrel buyers that need seller financing or don't qualify for a mortgage at all. It's not uncommon for them to ask for lease options or other terms due to their poor credit history. This is a marketing issue. The bait you put out will attract the type of fish you want to catch. Right now, you are catching the least desirable prospects. It's time to change the bait. While it can be frustrating to get lots of calls from unqualified and unmotivated buyers, you have to understand that it's the advertising that's causing the problem. If you advertise the wrong way, you attract the wrong prospect. The real goal is not to stop calls, but to actually get calls from the most motivated prospects that frankly may have not even known your home was for sale. Remember, the most likely opportune buyers are not looking at various websites. The previous results already proved that point. Unfortunately, far too many traditional agents hold an open house to try to sell the home because they know that 25 to 30 years ago, this was the approach that worked well to get a home sold. Of course, this was before the internet and before more advanced methods were available, so the only way buyers could locate a home was to drive around on Sunday. But that stopped working over 2 decades ago, and in turn, some agents waste their weekend hoping that someone literally just happens to drive by that would want to buy their home while you, the homeowner, have to leave the house for multiple hours at a time. Many have said it's more likely to attract criminals than it is to attract buyers. So here's how to attract the best buyers. Truth be told, the most likely opportune prospects that are willing to pay the highest price for your home are generally off-market buyers, rather than on-market buyers. The last thing you'd ever want is to have your home viewed by someone that's an on-market buyer, currently looking at discounted homes, bank-owned properties, or a slew of competing homes in your area. Their agent is taking them house to house, and they are comparing everything in the immediate and surrounding areas to see where they can get the most home for their money. The only logical outcome with this scenario is a downward pressure on your sales price. Instead, your home needs to be positioned in a category of 1. This is why a target marketing approach sells your home faster and for more money. Yet the better option is to market specifically to the most opportune buyer. You're undoubtedly aware that you can buy a list of the best prospects in your area called selects, or perhaps you're not. Either way, you can utilize a marketing list broker to select people based on their income, their family size, their hobbies and interests, and even their language or career. Most agents forget all of the benefits the actual home offers and tend to focus more on just square footage, bedrooms, and baths. Worse, they simply run a few ads online and in the paper and hope that a buyer finds them. This often ends in failure and frustration rather than success. You need to go directly to the buyer, not run a few ads and hope that they come to you. A smarter approach is to determine the best features of your area, school district, specific features inside or outside the home, and other categories to then find the prospects that would have a favorable response to such a home being available. In turn, they only look at your home and price isn't as much of a factor for them. It matches exactly what fits their family's needs, so they write you an offer and make the move. The effectiveness of this type of marketing isn't up for debate, as it's been proven over and over virtually thousands of times all over the United States to get homes sold for more money with a faster sales time. As described in this video, it is certainly a more detail-oriented approach, but for the difference in overall sales price and marketing time, it can prove to be the most profitable technique. There's nothing worse than letting your home get stale on the market, essentially stigmatizing the home as people start to wonder why everything else is selling so quickly and yours has been on the market for several weeks. In today's market, nearly everything aggressively marketed is gone in 2 or 3 weeks or less. So anything for sale longer than that time frame raises red flags to the best buyers. It's sometimes not a problem with the pricing of the home, but more an issue of improper exposure to the correct prospects. This can easily be fixed by anyone that wants to launch effective marketing and create a project that reaches out to the highest quality prospects who demonstrate some type of hobbies, interests, status, or qualifications that shows they'd be interested in a home like yours. Utilizing a mailing list brokerage, you can get a list of prospects as detailed as you'd like to describe them, clear down to their income or the type of car they drive. Of course, you'll need to create a marketing campaign to launch to these people either on your own or with the help of a professional. This is exactly how a target marketing specialist would sell your home for more money and ultimately sell it much faster versus simply running some ads and hoping that the random buyer stumbles across it like an average real estate agent may do. But here's an extreme word of caution. It's important for you to realize that old-school real estate agents have essentially become unneeded to sell homes. There's little benefit to listing with an agent simply to get on the MLS. The only real benefit you may want to consider in your area is someone who is a trained target marketing specialist, able to expose your home to the best buyers using a targeted approach. Yes, the state requires that they be a licensed agent, but more importantly, they have the training and the finances to invest a great deal of their own money into the marketing and exposure of your home. They know how to find the specific selects needed for the marketing list broker, find the copywriter, create the entire lead generation campaign, and ultimately find the highly qualified buyer that will pay a premium for your home. They don't come cheap, but they certainly beat the alternative of selling for a lower price, taking too long or worse, giving up on your original goal and not selling at all. If you can get top dollar and sell quickly, this is the route you want to take. Overall, as long as you net more money from the sale of your home, I'm sure you'll agree a target marketing specialist is the most desirable way to sell your home. If you'd like to sell your home immediately, here is your chance. I'm a target marketing specialist and encourage you to take 15 minutes of your time and speak with me about the best way to sell your home for more money. I'll show you how you can locate and market your property to the most highly qualified and interested buyers. This is a no-obligation consultation and service I provide to homeowners who are serious about selling their home. You can call me at 563-579-3939 right now. I can give you some tips and tricks to showcase the best features of your home and can give you further guidance if you decide you are truly motivated to sell fast and for top dollar. If you are sincerely looking to sell your home for top dollar, make the call right now. Thanks, and I look forward to hearing from you.